Hey guys, welcome back, and buckle up because WWE SummerSlam Night 1 was pure chaos. We had shocking cash-ins, family drama, a celebrity eating a table, and a big win that turned into heartbreak in seconds. Let's jump right in. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso vs. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. SummerSlam kicked off wild with Reigns and Jey taking on the Brons. The cousins got the crowd on their feet fast, double dives, dancing, and total chaos outside the ring. The Brons slowed it down with some nasty double teams, but once the Tribal Chief tagged in, it was lights out. Reigns and Uso hit the big splash for the win, and the family stands tall. After the match, both cousins hug each, with Jey Uso putting the Ula Fala on Reigns. This moment had an incredible crowd reaction, with the deserving team taking the victory. Let's see if Reigns and Uso will keep on teaming in future, same like old original bloodline. Karrion Kross vs. Sami Zayn. Zayn and Kross clashed in a heated rematch. Zayn brought the fight early with relentless shoulder strikes, but Kross countered with punishing suplexes and even teased using a steel pipe, only for Scarlett to egg him on. Sami refused to cross the line, tossing the pipe aside and finishing Kross clean with a Helluva kick. The crowd popped for the underdog win, but Kross might be spinning his wheels without a big payoff soon. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll vs. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Jelly Roll made his wrestling debut and got slammed through a table by Logan Paul. Orton wanted to handle business, but JR took it back to the ring, only for Logan to steal it with a cheap splash. The crowd hated it. Logan's smug grin made it worse. Entertaining chaos, but wrong result for sure. Gunther vs. CM Punk and the cash-in. The main event saw Punk challenge the ring general for the World Heavyweight Championship. This was a slow burn, hard chops, submissions, and bloody chests. Gunther dominated until Punk turned the tide with a trip on the announce table. A brutal GTS combo gave Punk the feel-good win for about 2 minutes. Out-limped Rollins on fake crutches, blindsided Punk, cashed in Money in the Bank, and stole the title with a stomp. The crowd was stunned silent. Punk's big moment vanished just like that. Punk looked crushed in the ring as Rollins mocked him, holding the title high while yelling that the best in the world got played. Fans were left buzzing about what's next, because this shocking twist just flipped Raw's main event scene upside down. It was a brutal gut punch ending that made SummerSlam's finish one for the history books. Now that we've recapped the show, let's look into the Up Bloodline's opening fight. Hit hard Reigns and Uso gave SummerSlam the high-energy jolt it needed right away. From wild dives to big tag spots, they reminded everyone why the Bloodline story still draws huge heat. The crowd stayed locked in, and it set a high bar for the rest of the show. Punk's triumph and Rollins' shocker. Watching Punk survive Gunther's brutal chops and finally get his title win felt massive, the kind of payoff fans dream about. But Rollins cashing in moments later flipped cheers into gasps, turning a perfect moment into instant heartbreak. It made the main event feel unforgettable. Jelly Roll proved he belonged. For a celebrity, Jelly Roll didn't just show up, he took real punishment and sold every spot like a pro. The table dive spot was wild and gave the crowd something fresh. Even though he lost, he earned legit respect with how hard he went. The down. Kross keeps losing steam. Kross has the look and the aura, but keeps falling short when it counts. Another clean loss to Sami with no big twist makes him feel stuck in place. The fans love Sami, but Kross losing momentum again was a miss for his push. Logan Paul's cheap steal hurt the hype. Logan Paul snatching the win made sense for heat, but sucked the life out of Jelly Roll's first match. Instead of a feel-good pop, fans left frustrated in the wrong way. Sometimes cheap heat works. Here it felt lazy and rushed. The ugly, way too much filler and ads. This show felt like it stopped every 10 minutes for ads, promos, and product plugs. SummerSlam should feel huge and non-stop, but the constant breaks made it feel like an episode of Raw. It killed the energy between big moments. No iconic entrances for a stadium show. A huge stadium like MetLife needs a big-time vibe. Pyro, custom stages, crazy entrances. We got none of that. The whole show looked nice, but missed that over-the-top spectacle that makes SummerSlam stand out. And that's it for Night 1. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Was the cash-in brilliant or brutal? Smash that like, hit subscribe, and don't miss Night 2, because this ride's not over. Till then, take care, and we're gonna see you next time. Ringside.